Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Love. I hope everyone is doing great. In today's video, I will be sharing some very important information regarding the most safest indirect route options to Canada right now from India, Pakistan or any other country if you're looking to travel to Canada. Currently, as we all know, Canada has banned all its direct flights from India, but there are certain indirect routes which I will be sharing with you guys. And these are not just any routes, but are the most safest routes. And why I'm saying this is because a few of my friends have actually traveled from all these type of routes and have safely arrived in Canada. So if that's why I will be sharing this video with you guys and the safest routes. Sorry it got a little late, but I had to research my best and give you the safest routes. I will also be sharing some information regarding other countries, like which other countries have still banned India and which have not. And I will be answering a few questions about the vaccination and what you need to know about what are the updates. Also, this video will be a little smaller video, and I've decided to change a little style in my videos. So basically what I'm thinking is making shorter videos than longer videos, because I know no one likes longer videos. So in today's video I will just be sharing with you guys the routes and other important information. In the next consecutive video I will be sharing just the experience of each and every student who traveled from different routes, and I'm not just going to share their travel experience but also their immigration experience, their hotel experience, and at the end of the video I've decided to answer your guys' personal questions. So for example, if you have any questions regarding anything, you can drop down in the comments for this video. In the next video I will try and answer all of these questions by the end of the video, so everyone's questions can be answered. The videos will be shorter and everyone can enjoy and actually get informed about all the information. So I do hope you guys find this idea useful, and the only thing that I ask in return is to make sure to leave a like to this video and do subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss any updates. And now, without wasting any time guys, let's begin the video, and I'll tell you guys about the routes. Okay, so the first safest route to travel to Canada will be via Ethiopia. Many people know about it but some don't. So to give you details about this route, so basically, just for an example, you can travel from Hyderabad. So from Hyderabad, India to Doha to Addis Ababa airport. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but you will see the route down below. So from Hyderabad to Doha to Addis Ababa airport to Toronto. So this is the first safest route, and many students have actually traveled from this route. One of my own friend traveled and he shared his experience, which I will be sharing in the next video. I did tell you guys in my previous video that some students got stuck traveling via this route, but to clarify, that only happened because those students got late arriving at the airport in Ethiopia, and the officers didn't really have time to verify their documents. That's why they got stuck, but then they were able to sort it out and the students were able to arrive in Canada safely. Basically, you will take off from Hyderabad and then you arrive in Doha via Qatar Airways, and then you have a connecting flight from Doha to Addis Ababa airport after a few hours. There is no problem in Doha, and then you take your flight to Addis Ababa airport. You stay there for I think a day or 2 days, and then you travel directly from Toronto. You take your PCR COVID test in Addis Ababa airport. The friend I'm talking about actually got tested positive in the Ethiopia airport, so that's why his experience will actually help many people in case they go through something similar. And then you arrive in Toronto, and this route could cost you around 1.5 lakhs easily. So this is the first safest route. Moving on, the second safe route through which you can travel to Canada, but the guy I'm talking about has safely arrived in Canada. The second route, which is legit and safe, is via Mexico. Some students have heard about it, but some people think that it's unsafe or you need a visa. So the answer for that is no, you do not need any visa for Mexico as long as you have a Canadian visa. So this route, what this route will look like is basically, let's say for example, you take off from Delhi, you go from Delhi to Frankfurt, and then from Frankfurt you have a connecting flight to Mexico, and then from Mexico to Toronto. From Delhi to Frankfurt, I think you'll either go via Lufthansa or via Air France. So the friend who traveled via this route traveled via Air France, and then he stayed in Mexico for 3 days and then took a PCR COVID testing in Mexico. He didn't need any visa, he had no problems, and then from Mexico he took his flight to Toronto, and then he had to stay 3 days in the hotel for quarantine. So also to clarify this doubt, some people are thinking that the hotel quarantine has ended. So no, if you're looking to travel to Canada via any of this indirect route, you still need to book 3 days for hotel quarantine and remaining 11 days as well. The video that I made previously, I shared the future plans for Canada regarding the hotel quarantine and other quarantine rules. You still need to have a booking of 3-day hotel quarantine and your remaining 11 days if you're looking to travel to Canada anytime soon. So this was the second safe route to travel indirectly to Canada. The third route is via Serbia, which also some students know about, but not many people know about. This is also a safe route. If you're thinking it's unsafe, it's not true. It is safe for both boys and girls. All these routes are safe for both boys and girls, as all the students have traveled via these routes. So this route, what this route will look like is basically, for example, you take off from Hyderabad, so it will be from Hyderabad to Belgrade. You stay in Belgrade for like two to 3 days, take your PCR testing in Belgrade, and then from Belgrade you take your direct flight to Toronto, and you arrive in Toronto and you do your quarantine. This could cost you around I have a price here, it says around 1.5 lakhs again. So this includes your flight ticket, stay in Belgrade, and your arrival in Toronto, and the PCR testing. It's also the safest routes to arrive to Canada. Moving on, one of the last safe routes to travel to Canada is via Muscat, which also many people already know about. So this route, what this route will look like is basically you take off from, let's say, Delhi, and from Delhi Delhi or Mumbai, you will take your flight to Muscat via Oman Airways, and then from Muscat to Frankfurt and via Oman Airways again, and then from Frankfurt to Toronto via Air Canada or any other airlines which is available. So in this route, basically when you take off from Delhi or Mumbai, you arrive in Muscat. You have to stay there for either 1 or 2 days and get your PCR COVID testing done, and then from there you take your connecting flight to Frankfurt, where the layover would be anywhere around 4 hours to 12 hours, and then from Frankfurt you go directly to Toronto. And a friend of mine who actually traveled from this route arrived to Canada safely, is in quarantine right now, and he shared his experience, which I will be sharing soon. Another one of my subscribers shared that a group of his friends arrived via this route to Canada safely without any issues. So this is also one of the safest routes. Some other important information is that traveling via UAE, so if you haven't already heard about it, UAE has extended the travel ban from India till 30th of June. So you cannot really travel indirectly via Dubai or Etihad or Emirates or like through UAE basically till 30th of June. They have extended this ban. Most likely if they remove it after 30th, then you can travel via this indirect route. Some good news, the Netherlands have actually removed the travel ban from India. So if you're looking to travel via KLM, yes, you can. I've actually tried to contact the company like in the last 2 days, like at least 5 times, but no one really picked up. But I will try it again, and if I get some information regarding that route, I will be making that and sharing in the next video when I share the experience of other students. And then I even called the agent of British Airways to look for a route to travel via UK. And what the agent told me is that as long as you have an Indian passport, or if you're an Indian passport holder, they won't allow you to travel via UK. Traveling via UK is only allowed to people who have Canadian passports, basically the citizens, and who are Canadian PRs. But international students and other people who have an Indian passport won't be allowed to travel via UK. That's what the agent told me on the phone. Moving on, talking about the vaccine rule that I was talking about in the beginning. So basically, some new rule that came out for students in a good way for students is that, firstly, in India they have announced that students will be given a priority vaccination if they're looking to travel abroad, because some universities, not in Canada but in other countries abroad, they have made it mandatory for students to take full vaccination. So for them the vaccination has become priority. In India, students can get it easily. Also, for students who take 2 doses of vaccine, the gap between the 2 doses of vaccination has been reduced to 28 days instead of 84 days now. So you can get the second dose in 28 days. But this rule is only applicable for students and for people who are traveling on work visas abroad. But for others, the gap still remains 84 days. And this is a really important update for students who are looking to get vaccination before coming to Canada or any other country, going to any other country abroad. So the gap has now reduced to 28 days. And that was it for today's video, guys. I do hope you guys find this video useful. It answered your questions regarding the safest indirect routes. In the next video, like I said, I will be sharing with you guys the experience of students, their immigration experience, travel experience, and hotel experience in details in the next video tomorrow. And make sure, guys, you leave a like to this video. Do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss further updates, and do comment your question if you have any questions so I can cover them in the next video as well. And as always, stay safe, guys, stay inside, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.